What's good, people? I'm your host, Michael Turner. Welcome to Peace and Passions. So, let me give you a little rundown. Oh, by the way, happy June. Happy June, man. So, let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back. So, obviously, I just did biblical moves only last week. And now, let's come back. It's time for the thrill of temptation. The thrill of temptation. I use a lot of, alliteration or different sound interesting titles, I guess you could say, right? So let's go through the week. So Monday, I took my brother to, actually, no, not Monday. Actually, it might have been, because I think Monday it was raining. It was raining really, really bad. And then it stopped. And then, obviously, so I had to take a trip to Lynchburg. My brother's getting recruited for football, and I think he made his choice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He, trying to get in shape now. I'll always be proud of you. If you look at me for motivation, you can always look here. Just so you know, you can always look here. Yeah, so Tuesday, I go to work, bruh. And being that because it was Memorial Day, the company that drops off rugs at my job didn't show up at all. So now I have to go put old rugs out that are like dirty, got dust on them and everything. And then I gotta vacuum them. I'm like, bro, who wants to do this? Why can't they just bring the new rugs? And then I went, had a little, I guess you could say dinner with a friend. We talked about the gospel. We talked about God, stuff like that. Wednesday, I also went to work. Those of you who don't know, I work Tuesday through Saturday. I just work. And it seems to always come up, and it comes in with consistent volume. So Tuesday, I worked, went through all that, then I met with a friend. And how he goes through the Bible is different from anyone else that I've seen go through this Bible, right? Right. So that was different. It was definitely different. Wednesday, I go to work, I get off, and then I go play volleyball, which is, oh, no, my fault. Thursday, I went to go play volleyball. Wednesday, I don't think I did anything. Wednesday, I think I was just chilling. I don't think I did anything Wednesday. Thursday, I go to work, I get off, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, right? I don't know what to do. So then, I don't know what to do, and then I call a friend, and I'm like, yo, you trying to, what y'all up to? Whatever. Yeah, we about to go to UVA and play volleyball. What? Yo, can I come? I'm bored, bro. He's like, yeah, let me hit up the people that invited me, and then you come. I'm like, bet. Good looks. So then, Friday, I also work, obviously. And I think I watched WWE SmackDown, something like that. I don't know. I don't really know. Friday, I was just kind of kind of just chilling, kind of just in my head about everything. Overthinking about a lot of things. Saturday, um, I just worked, got off work, chilled out because that was the end of it, right? I looked at my time clock and I was like, bro, I got 89 hours for these 2 weeks, for these last 2 weeks. Why am I here? I feel like I'm always here. Why am I here? So then Sunday or yesterday, I typically go to a church here in Charlottesville. I typically go to Victory Church in Charlottesville. But I had a family friend event at my mom's church. So I went there and just so much fun and everything. Glad seeing those guys at Oak Hill Baptist Church. Hope they're doing well here today and hope they tune in, of course. But right now, let's get into it. So, there's a lot of, this week, even though I didn't really discuss it because it was part of this week, there's a lot of temptation going on. A lot of temptation going on. I'm talking about temptations from leaders that have lost their faith, a lot of doing whatever you want to do, a lot of, oh, this Bible is changing. A lot of that is coming out of people's mouths, and it's changing the narrative of this book. It's changing the narrative of a lot that is going on throughout what we call Christianity. It's changing the narrative. I've seen this pastor get on here and say he don't believe that God died for our sins. What? I'm just, what? No, bruh, no. Why would you say that? Why in the world would you say that? As a matter of fact, if it's out of context, because it was a clip, if I admit it was a clip, if it's out of context, there should have been more to the clip. If you're being sarcastic, you're being sarcastic. But like, bro, you gotta explain yourself. Cause I would not have went to school for however you went to school, however long you went to school, and sit there and said that. That's a waste of time, money, and everything. Like, what were you doing? What were you thinking? What is going on? But sometimes the thrill of sarcasm gets the reaction of people, right? Sometimes just being sarcastic, like, nah, I ain't mean that. No. I ain't mean that at all. Sometimes that gets the reaction of people that we want, right? As content creators, as even pastors use it at some other time, man. So it happens, right? It happens. But that, if people started believing that, I'm gonna be honest with you, that throw everything off. What I mean is, I'm not talking about God right now. I'm just talking about culture-wise. If you think about culture-wise, you got people that it was just throw the balance off of everything, especially around November and December. It would just throw everything off. Cause what would be the point of having Christmas? Other than spending time with family, other than that, what would be the point? And then on top of that, you gotta understand Easter. What is the point of these two holidays if that did not happen? Or if, as I heard someone say, it was made up. We got a lot of people making stuff up instead of just accepting the truth for what it is. But that comes along with trying to fit into every little situation and not being lights for God. Falling into those tempting times, falling into temptation, falling into so many different things that we should not be a part of. That we should not be a part of. We try our best not to be a part of, but we find ourselves in those situations where we're like, oh, yeah, maybe I can do it this one time. But all it takes is one time. All it takes is one time for you to fall back into that sin that you've defeated. It just takes one time, man. It just takes one. You're like, oh, I can quit whenever I want to. First sign of addiction, man. First sign of addiction. Then you cooked. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You just cooked at that point. But a lot of us get ahead of ourselves. A lot of us treat it as I'll just go with the analogy that I didn't want to use, but it's like getting on a roller coaster. It's getting on a roller coaster. You get on, you get off, but then you waiting in that line again. A lot of us have to learn how to get off. A lot of us have to learn how to get off and really think about getting back on. I'm not talking about a roller coaster. It was just an example. A lot of us have to stop and wait and pause and be like, do we really want to do this again? Do I want to take another drink again? Do I want to get high again? Do I want to lust again? Do I want to covet again? Do I want to all that? Think about it, bro. Think about it. Because the thrill is not worth the deal. The thrill, that little temporary moment, is not worth your life. That little temporary speck in your life is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. The thrill is not worth the kill. The thrill is not worth the steal. The thrill is not worth the deal. It's not worth it. Because on the back half of that, guess what you got? You're either dead, in jail, or you have no family. Dead one, because you killed somebody. You're in prison and you lost your family. Is it really worth your get back? Is it worth that? Is it worth it? It's worth it. Yeah. Sometimes people want to avenge their loved ones or slide for their loved ones, as we call it. But is it worth it? For real, is it worth it? Stealing, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Prison time, is it worth it? I know there's different perspectives of stealing, but stealing is stealing. I know sometimes you're like, whoa, well, my family don't got nothing, and you got stuff. I just wanted it. I'm sorry. I understand that. But you gotta change the narrative on that yourself, man. You gotta change the narrative on all that yourself. You can't steal from me, can't steal from anybody else. You can't steal from nobody. Because 9 times out of 10, you gonna get caught. And don't try to act like you in one of those. I watch Nemesis. Don't try to act like you them. Because they got caught too. They just got away. But 2 of them got caught. So if it ain't you, it's gonna be someone that you know of that is going to get caught up in your mess. And in coveting, dating culture nowadays, man, I'm like, yo, don't even, like, if you do, good luck. That's where I'm at. Good luck. Because once you do, I'm not gonna say that you're at risk, but it's very fake nowadays. It's very fake. There's no real love. Like, I had this one dude on TikTok I listened to. He said, man, I don't even think people date to love no more. I think they dating just to have someone. And low-key, that's kind of facts. Low-key, that's kind of facts. But on the other hand, if that is your one, which, shout out to my boy Evans, who just proposed to his future wife, if that is your future wife, then congratulations, my boy. You've made it. Congratulations. You chose wisely. And the same thing goes for women, too. If you found a husband, you chose wisely. We try to play this game acting like one side is better than the other when neither side is better than either. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And then by coveting, which is the thrill of coveting someone else's wife, or just coveting another lady or another man when you're in a relationship, which destroys that relationship eventually, or destroys a marriage eventually. And then you have kids, which traumatizes those kids. So you're not just affecting one scenario when you're doing all of this. You're affecting all the outcomes. Your moves affect the outcome of whatever you're doing. So, like I said, if you're doing any of these things, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the time spent, whatever you doing planning this. Oh man, I just want one more. Bro, you're done. I just want one more. Bro, you're done. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. You don't need to do this no more. There's 2 different types of thrills to me. There's thrill as in, yo, you have this thrilling feeling. Like I'm ready to do this. Like you're excited. But then there's the thrill of, or the rush feeling of, I think I'm gonna do this today. How do I do this though? I'm gonna go out with this girl real quick. I'm gonna leave my family here. I'm getting kind of bored of her. I don't think I want to do that. Man, I think I'm gonna steal that joint today. Man, I think actually, bro, I think it was him that did that to so and so. Oh, I'm about to slide on that. Whoa, chill, bro, chill, cause you not thinking straight. Chill, do not do that. The thrill of temptation can cost you so much can cost you so much and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. Because it all starts with the thrill. The thrill is just the rush feeling. The rush feeling because you know how you're going to feel if you get away with it. If you get away with it. But God is going to see you. So regardless if you get away today, when judgment day comes, you done. That's it. You done. In your heart, you better own up to that. I'm not saying that it's I'm not saying that it is a guaranteed hell. I'm not saying that. As long as you repent. But if you don't repent, it's kind of like when Jesus and the two criminals were on the crosses. You got one that was forgiven of his sins because he admitted that God was the Father and God was the Son and God was the Holy Spirit. And he admitted that he done wrong. And you got the other, he just didn't care. That's us. That's us. You either go up in humility and in honesty, or you go down in that. That's it. That's it. That's where you at. But if you go down, you going down. Like that's just how it is. And that's how this world works. That's how this world works. The higher you are here, the less it takes for you to that exactly. It takes one scandal to get you all hemmed up, to get you all, in a bind that you didn't think yourself would be in. It takes one scandal. It takes one lie. It takes someone to just blame you for whatever, use you as a scapegoat. Because the thrill of lying to get yourself out of a situation can cost someone else their situation, can cause someone else their reputation. It's not worth all of that chaos for what? Just because you want to feel like you in a movie? Just because you want to get away with something that probably ain't that bad? You want to waste everybody else's time because you want to be selfish. I don't know about y'all, but if it's defending a home, then that's different. But I ain't never thought to kill nobody. That's just crazy. That's just crazy in itself. I might have said like out of rage, like, like you know what I mean, like you know how we do, like, man, if you don't get out of here, bro, like just mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Out of anger, you say stuff that you don't mean. So that's just how it is. Then like stealing, I do admit, when I was little, I got in trouble for this too. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And I remember this vividly. I had this little, what is it? I don't even remember. I got in trouble for it though. I think, oh, that's what it was. So there's this little keychain I had with my name on it, and I really wanted one. So then I literally like What is it? Oh, I remember what I did. So I like broke the thing off and told the lady that it broke. And I handed her, um, I was like, oh yeah, someone took this or whatever. And then I put the little keychain in my pocket, took it home. And then my mom was like, where you get that from? I said, oh, then, now, what, and, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it just don't, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. You know what I mean? Just the thrill. And then the thrill of being right. I can't forget that either. A lot of us boast in our rightness instead of being righteous. A lot of us do that too. There's a lot of thrills that we get as humans, human rushes, as we call them, or we call them thrills. Human rushes, like, oh man, if I get away with this, it's gonna be amazing. Like this is going crazy. Get away with what? What you doing, bro? Oh, hey man, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business while grown folks talking. Oh, okay. My fault. All right, go do you. And then you go, oh, did you hear how so-and-so in jail? Whoa. What? What happened? Oh, did you hear so-and-so missing? What? What you talking about? Yo, did you hear so-and-so cheating on so-and-so? What? This is how all this happens. And it leads right into gossip. And then next thing you know, you, the one that is in trouble. And don't ever, I don't care. Don't ever be the middleman. Don't go from one side to the other. Cause then you caught up in some drama that you not even in. Trust me, I've been a part of that. You got one side. Well, if they just did so and so, da 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 da, it wouldn't happen. You got the other side. Da 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 da. You can't do nothing because no, both sides are stubborn. So just leave the situation. Just leave. Then they get mad at you. Oh, why you leave me? Why you do that? Bro, cause y'all dumb. Y'all just don't. Y'all can't have a normal conversation. Y'all just get mad and you think you're right, and neither you are right. You need to think about the other person, how they feel. But like I say, these thrills, man, to get to your head, the thrill of temptation, the thrill of anything that is whatever, makes you feel better for a moment. But why would you take something that is temporary? Oh, I just need to hit this one last time. Or I just need to get this one last time. Or as in shows say, oh, just one more job. Normally when you hear that, in the criminal shows, normally when you hear that, something about to go down, right? And that's typical for everybody. It's typical for every show that I've watched, and then everybody that is doing that's when everything goes down. Like in Nemesis, man, if you haven't watched it, skip this part. Don't watch this part. If you haven't watched Nemesis, they went to that last job. It was a showdown, man. It was a showdown. It went crazy. Things went completely wrong. People got lit up. Like it was bad. It was bad, man. It was terrible, man. But that's what happens with that. Oh, one more thrill, one more temptation, one more, and then it's 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more, 6 more, 7 more, 8 more, 9 more, 10 more, 11 more. There's no more, one more. It just keeps building and going up like a chart when it should just not even open in the first place. This Bible is here to warn us, not to guide us, not to control us. And I think a lot of people think, oh, it's to control us. No. It's to guide you morally. Because I can tell you from my experience now, common sense now is gone. No one has it. No one has it. You got to look at yourself and go, do I got common sense? A lot of people don't think anymore. They just do. Then they go, oh, my bad. No, bro, think, bro. Get out of here, bro. I can't stand people like that. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh, my bad. Bro, you knew what you was doing. Do not my bad me. Because my bad is accidental. My bad is like, oh, my fault. I didn't see you. Bro, that's because you walking on your phone. You walking on your phone and not even looking up. And that's the issue. That's why you think they ban your phones from the road. Oh, I'm gonna get on my phone real quick. Yeah. Then, you didn't hit somebody because you on your phone. You got Bluetooth in your car. Most of us, well, some of us have Bluetooth in our car. If you don't got Bluetooth in your car, stay off your phone. Even if you got Bluetooth in your car, if you got an iPhone, you have an assistant. Just say the name, and you know the name. And they do anything they want in your phone. If you got to pick it up for a second to unlock it, set it back down. Wait till you get to a light, pick it up, unlock it, say what you need to say, set it back down, right? You don't need your phone to operate your vehicle. Now, you got even tablets now to where you don't even need your phone that are in your vehicles. But a lot of us are walking with our heads down instead of walking them with them head high and not paying attention to what's going on. And the thrill is not dangerous because you're doing it. The thrill is like, you ever had hot sauce? The thrill is like that hot sauce that don't hit you at first, kind of sneaks up on you, and then boom, you're like, oh. That's what it is. Because it'll catch up to you. I got a lot of posters in here. Right here, I have a banner of Muhammad Ali. Back there on the wall, you got Juice. You got Juice WRLD. My fault. You got Juice WRLD. Then over here, you can't see it, but I got Kobe. I got LeBron, and then I got a number 1 with like a basketball kind of like spinning on their hand. Because I'm a big basketball fan. Speaking of which, congrats to the Spurs for making it. Yes, sir. That was one game that made the difference. For Muhammad Ali, brain damage made his difference. Yeah, he might have been the greatest fighter to ever live, but he took it took a lot. It took his brain, bro. He sacrificed a lot to get to where he was. Brain-wise. Kobe, one plane, you know the rest. Juice, one lash was his last. These people legendary. But God is the most legendary. God is the legend. God is him. God is guiding us to not fall for anybody's crap. The thrill to fit in, the thrill to lie, the thrill to steal, the thrill to kill, the thrill to make a deal. Because once you make that deal, you made a deal with your soul. And then you can't enter the kingdom of heaven without cleansing. Without cleansing, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven. Without replenishing, without repenting, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. God's not calling you to be perfect.